Sitting right in front of me is one of the rarest birds in North America, a white morph reddish egret. I've only seen a white morph reddish egret one other time. This is so awesome. Let's take a closer look at this beauty. My, what big eyes you have there, little birdie. These head-on shots are always a little weird looking. There, that's much better. And this might look like a plain white bird, but this is a reddish egret and a white color morph, something you don't see too often. This is like the super ultra rare bird. And just like other reddish egrets, this beautiful feathered covered creature has a pretty unique way of hunting. Here, let me show you. The dance of the reddish egret. It never gets old, and I love sharing this behavior with people. Some people take one look at this bird and say, wow, this is the most graceful, elegant bird on the planet. Others take one look and say, this bird looks like a drunken master. And I'd have to say it's a combination of the two. This bird has gracefully mastered the art of catching fish. Let's get some shots. One of the really awesome things about spending time with a reddish egret is the fact that you're pretty much guaranteed some great photography opportunities, which always lead to some really unique shots. These birds just go crazy and do weird stuff. This white morph was hunting so close to me that I decided to use my Sony A9 and the 100-400 Grandmaster lens. I really needed the speed and versatility of this combo, and it didn't let me down. The real challenging part with this combo is trying to choose which images to keep. 20 frames per second yields a lot of great results. Uh-oh, it looks like our white morph has some company. That darker colored bird flying in quick from the background is another reddish egret. And from the looks of things, I don't think this other reddish egret is too happy to see the rare white morph here. Yep, good job, other reddish egret. It looks like you just scared away the rarest bird in the area. Well, I guess that means you're the subject now. Let's see what you've got. It looks like this bird is fired up and ready for action. Oh yeah, this bird definitely means business. This type of display means this bird is onto a fish. Just wait for the wings to come up, and there they are. The neck is ready for the strike, and boom, there it is, a missed strike. That's just fine because another reddish egret has arrived on the scene, and check out that drop of water on its back. This is the magic of photography, being able to pause time and sit back and take it all in. And just like that, those water droplets break apart and fall back into the drink. But let's back up a second and see how those water droplets got there. Ah, a nice friendly head dunk. I love how you can actually see each and every water droplet frozen in time and the way everything falls back into place as the reddish egret pulls its head from the water. Amazing stuff. And it looks like this bird has scored a nice tasty fish. But there's no time to wait around. There are more fish to be caught. Uh-oh, here comes the local bully again, and wow! It actually snatched the other reddish egret's fish right out from under it. Whoa, wait, oh, yeah, nice save. That fish almost got away. Wow, this bird must be the boss around here. And look how it's just playing with the fish. It's almost like it's teasing the other reddish egret. Meanwhile, our white morph has found its own little happy place. That's right, here it can run, it can dance, it can skip about the water and chase fish without a care in the world, because here it's just completely 100% safe. Or is it? Oh no, a small human. Small humans are notorious for chasing birds. Just be still, bird. Maybe the small person won't see you. Keep going, small human. That's it. Just take your time. I think you're in the clear. Wait, just wait, bird, wait. Okay, you're all clear. Go for it. Whew, that was a close call. You deserve a reward for that, and I think there it is, a nice, tasty fish. Wow, what a cool bird. As graceful as ever, the white morph proceeds to patrol the shallows in search of food. And not too far behind it, we have the local bully again, throwing its wings into the air in hopes of scaring up some fish. And it isn't long until the two clash. And once again, the darker colored bird is the obvious aggressor here. Notice how the dark reddish egret has no problem with the other bird in the background? That's because the other bird is a snowy egret. For some reason, the other reddish egrets in this area just don't like the white morph. But the white morph is hungry, so it continues its search for food by throwing its wings up and moving its head into the exact position it needs in order to successfully capture a fish, and once again, it gets chased away, but this time it's the smaller, darker colored reddish egret that is the aggressor. This white morph just can't seem to catch a break, and it appears to be a little agitated by all the aggression. So it moves to the other side of the tide pool where it has plenty of wide open space to run, dance, and hunt for fish. I won't complain because the lighting is much better over here anyways. And it looks like this bird's crazy acrobatic antics have scored it a small, clawless blue crab. This little crab's life now precariously hangs in the balance of this bird's beak as the bird shakes the remaining water droplets from the crab's shell. This is the moment 20 frames per second really pays off. Look at this shot. The crab is just resting on the bird's lower beak. The 20 frames per second was important here because this shot existed in time for just a mere fraction of a second. The next 2 frames, and we find the bird rejecting its crab and dropping it back into the water. I guess this white morph doesn't like to eat blue crabs. Me neither. All of this commotion has drawn the attention of the local bully, who comes running into the area at full speed, and I decided to put the A9 to the test here and shoot a long burst, which resulted in more of my life being consumed by looking through a series of amazing shots. Now, this is a really good problem to have, but it's also why I don't always just full out hold the shutter button down with this camera. Take a look at this shot. That moment in time when water becomes elastic as it stretches over the bird's head and individual water drops continue to move forward because of the bird's forward-moving kinetic energy. We're fully playing with time here, and it's an amazing sight to behold. This is just one of the reasons I bought this camera. Its ability to capture this many frames, and every single one of them is in focus. For those of you who weren't counting, this was a burst of 29 shots, or the equivalent of somewhere around 1.5 seconds of time, give or take a millisecond or two. Another reason I love this camera is its ability to track fast-moving subjects while shooting video. Shooting in slow motion makes things even better because the exaggeration of my movement isn't as noticeable. We also get the opportunity to actually see just how precise this bird's apparent erratic behavior is. And this video was shot at 4x slow motion. Here's what it looked like in real time. Reddish egrets are so fast and precise that it's almost incomprehensible. Shooting these sequences in slow motion lets our slow human perception absorb more of what's actually happening in the scene. Our white morph finally gets the hint and finds some much needed solitude among the rocks, giving me this awesome in-flight shot where we can see all of the bird's beautiful feathers. The dark contrasting rocks in the background also make a nice touch and really help accentuate the bird's face. And it isn't long until hunger takes over and pushes the white morph into snatching what looks like a goby from its once safe haven of rocks. Let's leave the white morph alone and let it enjoy its meal. It's had enough pressure from the other reddish egrets in the area, and I think I see something happening on the other side of the tide pool. Let's go check it out. All of the commotion on the other side of the tide pool was a group of snowy egrets, and these birds are notorious for being a little bit bossy, and it looks like this one is living up to that notoriety by attacking and scaring all of the other snowy egrets out of the area. What a nice bird. But look at this little bird. It's managed to perch on a high rock where it flexes its bird muscle, and it just looks ridiculous. In fact, I think this bird wins the ridiculous bird pose of the year with its bowed leg posture, its white crest pushed to the max, and its obvious shoulder flex, letting every other snowy egret know who's boss. But this bird's superiority complex was quickly put to rest by none other than our white morph, who proudly displays its wider wingspan and shoos the snowy egret off its high horse. And then, of course, it immediately grabs a fish that must have been trying to hide among all of these birds. Not the greatest idea for that poor fish. The white morph parades around, showing the snowy egret and now a white ibis its prized catch, as if to say, "Hey, where are you two going? I just wanted to show you this big fish I just caught." In the last shot of the sequence, we get a nice eye for an eye shot as the fish prepares to take one last ride down the reddish egret's throat. The white morph reddish egret continued to dance in the shallows and give me plenty of great opportunity to capture strange and unique shots. It even stopped for a moment and posed between two small children playing in the water. Interesting way to frame a bird in an image, but there was one shot in particular that I was looking for. I really wanted a shot of the white morph running full speed towards a school of small fish, but the school of fish had to be in the air right in front of the white morph. An image like this would tell a great story, and I didn't think I was asking for too much. Ask and you shall receive. A few minutes later, this exact opportunity played out right in front of my eyes, and because I was shooting the A9 at 20 frames per second, I was able to get not one, but several of these awesome action shots. What a cool experience in the hot Florida sun. As I was filming my last video moments with this awesome bird, something really weird happened. A fish, there it is now, came flying into the frame and crashed into the water below. I didn't even see this happen until I got home and reviewed the video. I have no idea where this fish came from either, so there you have it. A white morph reddish egret witnesses a flying fish. You just never know what you might capture out there. Reddish egrets are absolutely amazing birds to spend time with, and being able to see a white one is a really unique experience. I thought I should share it with everybody because it's really a rare thing that happens. So what do you think of those crazy birds? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to click that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that too. I got a lot of really good stuff planned. We just spent 5 weeks cruising across the United States. We went to the Smoky Mountains, we went to the Tetons, we spent some time in Colorado, and spent some time in the amazing state of Washington photographing eagles. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff to share here in the near future, so stick around. And until next time, I'll see you later.